that's, I'm not going to be able to answer that. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I have another tag video for you guys, and this is my first time tag. So basically you're just going to get to know a little bit more about me and the times that I did things for the first time. So let's just get into it. Alright, so the first question is, what was your first tweet? And I actually had to go on like a website and find it because I couldn't scroll all the way down, like Twitter wouldn't let me. But it was a tweet to my friend Nikki, and I said, "That's why he hates you, ha 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 ha, heart." I don't know who I'm talking about, but whatever. The next question is, what was your first YouTube video? And my first YouTube video was about like 2 to 3 months ago, and it was a tutorial using the Morphe 35N palette and the Nikki Tutorials Power of Makeup palette, whatever. And yeah, it was just like a look using that palette, so that was my first YouTube video. Who was the first person you subscribed to? I think on this channel, I did have an older one like when I was younger, but I think on this channel the first person that I subscribed to was Jaclyn Hill because I'm obsessed with her. I absolutely love Jaclyn, so she was the first person that I actually subscribed to. My first Facebook profile picture, I have a feeling that I deleted it, but I will insert it somewhere over here for you guys. I'm sure it's very embarrassing, but whatever. Do you still talk to your first love? No. What was your first alcoholic drink? Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna put a little story in with this. So, my first alcoholic drink was this like blueberry lemonade drink. It was in like this humongous bottle, and my friend Liz and I just drank like so much of it and it ended up being like my brother's friend's bottle from like a party that he had, and so he was noticing that it was like going down, and so he ratted out me and Liz, but it's fine. What was your first job? My first job was in my hometown, and it is called Yoman. It's like a frozen yogurt place. It was the worst job in the universe. Sorry, but I'm not sorry. I hated it. What was your first car? My first car was a Honda Civic. I think it was a 2013 or a 2012. And I got it my senior year of high school, and it was amazing, and now I have another Honda Civic, so clearly you guys see a pattern here. Who was the first person to text you? Technically, it was my friend Marissa, because she was texting me in the middle of the night like she always does. So yeah, my first text had to have been Marissa. Who was the first person you thought of this morning? The first person I thought of, as cliche as it sounds, I thought of my boyfriend, because I miss him, and when I wake up I always just think about him. So, who was your first grade teacher? I actually don't know who my first grade teacher was. I lived in New York when I was in the first grade, and so like I don't have anything like from that time. Like I only have like the yearbooks and stuff from when I moved here, so I honestly don't know who my first grade teacher was. Where did you go on your first ride on an airplane? I want to say it was Mexico, because I don't remember ever flying before that, and I think I flew to Mexico in like elementary school, so I'm gonna say Mexico. Who was your first best friend, and do you still talk? So my first best friend is my best friend Lauren, and as the second question asks, we are still friends. She does still live in New York, so I only get to see her every once in a while, but we do still keep in touch, and she still is my best friend. We're twins, I promise. Not really, but we were born 2 days apart, so I love her. Where was your first sleepover? With that being said, with the last question, I would have to assume it would be either at my house or Lauren's house, because we were so young when we met. We were only 4 when we became friends, so I feel like it would be one of our houses. What was the first thing you did this morning? Well, it's 10:30 now, and the first thing that I did obviously was I went on my phone and then I got ready to do this video. So, what was your first concert? I have such a bad memory, but I do want to say that my first like actual concert was Britney Spears, and then no, it was an NSYNC concert, and then Britney Spears came out to sing because that was when her and Justin were dating. So, what was my first broken bone? I actually have never broken a bone, thank God. I played like every sport when I was younger, so I'm shocked that I didn't. But I never broke a bone, never did anything, knock on wood, so I'm fine. First piercing. My first piercing was my ears because I got them pierced when I was like really little. I was still like a baby, I think, and my mom got me to get my ears pierced at my doctor's office. I'm pretty sure because that's where they do them when you're younger. So yes, my ears were my first piercing. My first foreign country, again, was Mexico because that was the first time that I ever traveled outside of the US. So that was my first foreign country. Your first movie. It was probably like a Barney movie or something like that when I was younger because there's no way that it would have been like a legitimate movie. My first detention was my freshman year of high school, and it was over the stupidest thing ever. You're not allowed to use phones in high school. I don't know how it is now, but when I was in high school, you couldn't use your phones, and if you did, you got detention. And so that was my first detention, and I think I got another one because of my phone, and then I got another one, and then I got ISS, which is in-school suspension, so clearly I never learned my lesson. My first roommate. I've never had a roommate. I didn't go away to college. I commute right now to college, so I've never had a roommate. If you want to get technical, my first roommate was my mom, because right now it's just me and her living together, so I don't know. The first thing you do when you get home. It really depends, but 9 times out of 10, I will just plop down on the couch and just sit there until I feel like doing something. My first kiss. Oh God, I'm not gonna say who it was, but it wasn't until my freshman year of high school that I had my first kiss, and we were at a party and he kissed me and I was drunk and I was just like, no, get off me. and I just like ran away. Oh my God, I feel so bad. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Alright guys, so that is it for my first time tag. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I hope that you guys enjoyed learning a little bit more about me. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. I will have right here my last video, and I will have right here where you can subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can become a part of my YouTube family, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah.